And to understand this concept better, that author 1 is back in form of Powell. Until author 1 and Jerome Powell are chairman of Fed, gold will only go up. And another thing is Paul Volcker. 2022, when he was hiking interest rate, that was Paul Volcker. And now Paul Volcker is dead. His second version is also dead. And he was in office from 70 to 78. After him came Paul Volcker. And you see, Paul Volcker time was from 79 to 87. And when Paul Volcker was replaced by Alan Greenspan, that entire timing was deflation. And until new version of Paul Volcker come, we will keep buying gold. And to understand one more thing, because we all know central bank are only for name, ultimately politicians control everything. These president, especially Ronald Reagan, and you compare him with Biden, these two persons are completely opposite, and Biden thinks like socialist prime minister. So as long as Biden is sitting in White House and Jerome Powell is dancing on his political decision, inflation will not go 2%. It will only go up. And one more thing, because this is not economics, this is not technical, this is pure politics which is coming in 2024. And if you see Ludwig von Mises, this is first person, then Friedrich Hayek, this is second person, and Milton Friedman, this is third person. Because of fan following of these three persons, president like Ronald Reagan was possible. And because entire fan club of these three economists, you can say central banker like Paul Volcker are possible. Without those things, central banker like Paul Volcker are impossible, and they will kill American middle class in inflation. And this book, Rise and Fall of, I recommended it you read this book in December month last year. And this book has political history of last 100 years. Until you do not read this book, the connection between those three economics, connection between those two president Ronald Reagan and Biden, and connection between those three central banker author 1 and Paul Volcker and now Jerome Powell. Without reading this book, you cannot understand connection between these people. Because US government is now controlled by a president who believe in socialism. That is why rate hike is only a drama, and they will create a situation when they will say either save inflation or save job, and people will definitely choose job. Then they will raise inflation target officially to 3% on core PC. Then will be official declaration of stagflation. Because this book will teach you how president like Ronald Reagan was possible, how central banker like Paul Volcker was possible, and why this current central banker Powell is a repeat of your stagflation. This is new book published last year 2022, so latest information, and Without that thing, you cannot get confidence on stagflation trade. Because people like me who read Ludwig von Mises, Friedrich Hayek, Milton Friedman, they have huge confidence on that stagflation trade. Because without understanding of these economists, you cannot understand what is happening. And now you see gold chart. This is top before rate hike. This is bottom when rate hike was 75 basis point. And now you can see price is back where it was 1 year ago on their first rate hike of 25 basis point. And these evidence are on your screen. Market does not believe what central bank is doing. That was pure B save recovery. And you as a beginner trader will not understand in 2023. In 2025 everything will be clear, but that time it will be too late to buy gold cheap on 1620 and 1807. That is why title of my post on TradingView was Death of Paul Volcker 2.0. This is not technical, this is not fundamental, that is purely political trade. When this bottom was made, when Fed said he will hike 50 basis point, psychologically it is impossible to recommend buy. But when you have understanding of that dirty politics, you know everyone is making fool of you.